Tyrogue features in a hatch day in Pokemon Go, and there are some ways you can pick up free incubators for this event. And by the end of this video, you'll know everything the event has to offer and the best tips to help you make the most of it. So the event does take place on April 6th between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. But what exactly does it have to offer? Well, being a hatch day, Tyrogue will be hatching much more frequently from special event 2km eggs. These eggs will also be dropping more frequently when spinning Pokestops. And Tyrogue hatching from these eggs will have a 1 in 10 shiny rate, so really a great time to get the shiny family. But getting the shiny family might actually be a little bit trickier than you think based on the evolution requirements of Tyrogue, but more on this later. You will also get 2 times hatch candy from hatching eggs during this event. Not only that, but running from April 4th at 10 AM until the 6th at 5 PM local time, you will also get a half hatch distance for eggs placed into incubators. This will help you clear out your egg inventory ready to collect event eggs when the event starts on the 6th at 2 PM, and it will allow the event eggs to be hatched in 1 kilometer or less if you use super incubators. You do also have the option of purchasing a $2 ticket that will get you 2 times hatch stardust as a bonus. You'll get a star piece, a super incubator, and 2500 XP. And there is a way you can really benefit from this 2 times hatch stardust that I will be going through toward the end of the video. You can also pick up a free super incubator from another timed research that you will receive for free on the day of the event. And there are some other incubators you can get your hands on for free as well. Event themed field research will be available from spinning Pokestops during the event, and these tasks will get you some extra stardust and XP. And if you are looking for some more premium items during the event like incubators, there are some bundles that are available. In the in-game shop for 925 Pokecoins, you can get 5 incubators, 5 super incubators, and 2 lucky eggs. And from the web store, there are actually 4 different bundles you can get. $2 will get you the event ticket plus 2 bonus rare candies. For $3, you'll get a bundle of 2 super incubators, and again for $3 you can get a bundle of 3 regular incubators. And lastly, a $20 bundle will get you 10 incubators, 15 super incubators, and 5 poffins. Now during the hatch day, the Stunning Styles event will also be ongoing, meaning the wild encounters and raid encounters for that event will be available whilst you play the hatch day. In the wild will be all forms of cast form, and these will spawn more in their weather conditions as well. The normal form will appear in clear, cloudy, and windy conditions. The sunny form appears in sunny weather, the rainy form appears in rainy weather, and the snowy form appears in snowy or foggy weather. And Burmy in each of its forms will also join cast form in the wild. For the raids, in 1-star raids will be Esper, Rockruff, West Sea Shellos in the Western Hemisphere, East Sea Shellos in the Eastern Hemisphere, and both of these Shellos will have boosted shiny rates, probably somewhere in the region of 1 in 64 and 1 in 128. For the 3-star raids, we will have Decidueye, Hisui in Decidueye, Combat Breed Paldeontauros in the Iberian Peninsula, Blaze Breed Paldeontauros in the Eastern Hemisphere, and Aqua Breed Paldeontauros in the Western Hemisphere. In 5-star raids will be Tapu Lele, Mega Blaziken will be in Mega Raids, and Shadow Registeel will be in 5-star Shadow Raids on Saturdays and Sundays only. And in Max Battles, we will have Max Squirtle, Krabby, Chansey, Scorbunny, and Squovette. With that said though, is Tyrogue or any of its evolutions actually any good in Pokemon Go? Well, Tyrogue itself doesn't have any meta relevance, but with it only being available in eggs generally, it can be quite a tricky shiny to get. So now is a great opportunity to get that with the 1 in 10 shiny rate. And evolving Tyrogue into each of its 3 evolutions is a little bit tricky because it's a bit random. This is because whichever evolution you get from the Tyrogue depends on the IVs the Tyrogue has. If its attack IV is the highest, it will evolve into Hitmonlee. If its defense IV is highest, it will evolve into Hitmonchan. And if the stamina is highest, it will evolve into Hitmontop. And if all stats are equal, it will evolve randomly into one of 3 evolutions. So this could make it quite difficult for you to get all evolutions shiny because you will need to get enough shiny Tyrogue, but you will also need the various IV requirements to get each of the evolutions. But what kind of meta relevance do the evolutions have? Well, none of them have meta relevance as raid attackers, and for Go Battle League it's more of the same. They don't really have any meta relevance, but the best of them is Hitmontop in the Ultra League, and it's still not ranked very highly. But it's not all about meta relevance because getting shinies is a good goal for the shiny hunters, and there is another reason to play this event as well, and that is because of the amount of Stardust that is on offer. Now, to fully maximize on Stardust, it will require the $2 event ticket because it does get you 2 times hatch Stardust. However, it isn't the end of the world if you don't buy it because you can still get a good amount of Stardust without it. So what I would recommend doing is collecting 12 12km eggs that you get from beating Team Go Rocket leaders, and then incubate them all when the half hatch distance goes live on April 4th at 10 AM. Make sure to check in-game that the bonus has gone live before you do this though. And then you want to walk them enough so you get them close to hatching, and when the event goes live and the 2 times hatch Stardust bonus goes live from the event ticket, you can then hatch the batch of 12km eggs to get a big boost of Stardust. Now, to do these big batches of hatches, or to generally be able to hatch more during the hatch day to get more opportunities for shinies, you will need more incubators. And whilst you have the free infinite incubator and you can buy incubators from the in-game shop and from the web store in bundles, you might not want to spend the money. But luckily there are a few ways you can get your hands on incubators for free. So like I mentioned before, you will get a free super incubator from the free timed research when the event starts. You can also get incubators from winning Pokestop showcases. This is mostly going to be for the rural players, however, because the amount of competition in cities means you will have a tough time winning. You can also get a free super incubator by attending a community ambassador meetup for the hatch day. To do this, you need to head to the Niantic Campfire app and check the map of your local area to see if there are any meetups that are specifically being held by a community ambassador. Then when you get to the meetup, you can check in via the Niantic Campfire app and you will be able to receive a special research. These do differ though depending on the type of event that you go to. And for hatch days, you will get some XP, Stardust, raspberries, and a free super incubator. Also remember to leave Pokemon in gyms to earn Poke Coins, because this will be one of the best ways to get free incubators. But if I'm honest, if you don't want to spend money on the game, then I would save the Poke Coins you get from gyms for raid pass bundles, because a raid pass does have more value with the fact that you can choose which Pokemon you want to raid, whereas with an egg it is random from the egg pool. And with raids you do also get the option to raid legendary Pokemon, and you can't get legendary Pokemon from eggs. And as far as platinum medals go, you will need 35 if you want to eventually get to level 50, and here are some that you can work on during this event. With it being a hatching focused event and being able to hatch eggs every 1 kilometer walked, it goes without saying that it is a great time to work on your platinum breeder medal. And as you will need to spin Pokestops to get a hold of these 2 kilometer event eggs, this will be a good time to work on your backpacker and sightseer medals as well. There will also be the new regional Paldean Tauros available, so you might want to remotely raid this while you can, and this will help you with your platinum rising star and champion medals. Not only that, but if you haven't got your Kanto platinum medal yet, getting any of the Paldean Tauros will get you the Cantonian Tauros dex entry, so it'll help you progress this, especially as the Cantonian Tauros is difficult to come by because it is region locked to North America. And if you want to know what else is going on in Pokemon Go in April, then I recommend checking out this video on the screen now, and I'll catch you in the next one.